Hey, what's up everyone? We're here at San Dimas Canyon Golf Club. We're actually here with my brother Jayoung, and he's gonna show us what's in the bag. Well, first, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
Well, I work at Shoal Canyon Golf Course in Glendale as just a pro shop assistant, and you know, I'm just always working on my game, playing a lot of golf. Hopefully, after I graduate, I would like to get my PGA certification and become a teacher.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what's your handicap right now?
So my handicap is probably like 10 to 15. I shoot like 84, 85, around there pretty consistently.
Okay, cool. Any hole-in-ones?
Well, I have one hole-in-one at a par 3, 157 yards, and it was actually during after hours because I worked there, so I was picking flags, and we just brought a little 9-iron out there doing a one club challenge, and I hit it, one bounce, checked up, and just rolled right into the hole.
Sweet. So was it this 9-iron or was it the?
No, it was just some random 9-iron that we just grabbed from the shed. That was
okay.
Out there, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So let's start with your driver. What are you playing?
All right. So for the driver, I'm playing the TaylorMade M6 D-type. So a little more draw biased, a little more weight in the heel to kind of bring that toe over, because I do play like quite a big fade, so kind of helps me straighten out my ball flight a little bit. The shaft I'm playing is a Tour ADI 6X, so 60 grams, extra stiff, by Graphite design. When I first got this shaft, I thought it was pretty stiff, but now it's just kind of like I can swing it pretty smooth. I feel like my swing speed has gotten up to par with this shaft, so
nice.
It does me pretty well, and I would say on average I'll probably carry it maybe like 275, and if I hit one really good, like sometimes they can get out there like maybe 330 if I like really pipe it.
Nice.
But yeah, really like this driver. Don't plan on switching anytime soon.
Okay, where did you get it?
I got it off eBay. Pretty good deal. I don't really remember how much it cost, but yeah, it's been working really well for me.
And you said you got the shaft for a really good deal too, right?
Oh yeah, so the shaft I actually got aftermarket on OfferUp for like 85 bucks. So I think normally these go for like at least like $200 brand new, but I got it for like 80 bucks, which is a really good deal. So
nice, that's an awesome deal. Okay, so what about your fairway woods?
Okay, so starting with my first fairway wood, I have the Mizuno ST190 3 wood, 15 degrees, with a speeder stiff. I don't know how much it weighs. Yeah, just a stiff speeder shaft, and I really like this 3 wood. It's really forgiving, and it's my fairway. I call it like my fairway finder. You know, I'd say I probably hit it about 260, 270 if I catch it well. I don't really hit it off the deck too much while I'm in the fairway because the face is a little deep for my liking when it's when the ball is sitting on the ground. But that is kind of why I go into this fairway wood. So this is the Cobra King F9 Speedback. So a little bit older Cobra. I have this one set. So this is a 17.5 degree head, and I have it set at 19 degrees. And the reason why I really like this 5 wood is because it's a little smaller. It has a little smaller profile, so it just kind of gives me more confidence behind the ball, like on a fairway in a par 5 if I'm gonna pull it out, because I feel like I can really, you know, get behind it and get a good strike behind the ball. I just kind of like the little smaller profile when I'm hitting a fairway wood off the deck.
So you hit that one off the tee too?
I don't really hit it off the tee, because I feel like when I do hit it off the tee, it tends to go like to draw and then like sometimes hook left. But if I do hit it off the tee, I'd say it goes around like 240, 250, and then off the deck maybe like 230, 240 if I catch it well. Yeah.
Okay, cool. You move from your fairway wood, your 5 wood, to what?
Yeah, so after my 5 wood, we go straight into Titleist AP3 3-iron. This is very forgiving. My driving iron off the tee. The shaft is a Tour AD95 X-Flex. So the same, just a slightly different shaft than the one I have in my driver, but pretty much the same, except a little heavier. And the one thing that's kind of you know, a little quirky about this 3-iron is it's the same length as my 5-iron. So this is like my 7-iron for comparison. You see it's not that much shorter.
Yeah.
And then yeah, speaking of my 5-iron, then we go into my Titleist AP2 714s. Yeah, basically they're just you know, they're kind of like a player's iron, but they're also, you know, really forgiving. Like I kind of have tend to hit it off the heel, and I still maybe only lose maybe like five yards when I hit it off the heel. So, you know, obviously I want to hit it in the center, but they are still very forgiving for being players' irons. And the shafts I have in it are Project X PXI 6.0 stiff graphite shafts with the multi-compound grips on them.
Nice. Okay, so for your irons, you go what to 5-iron to approach wedge?
Yeah, so I have the 3-iron and the AP3, and then I go from 5-iron to approach wedge in the AP2s, and then after that I have TaylorMade HiToes. This is a 54, but it's actually bent to a 55 degree.
Okay. Why did you get it to do that?
It just gives me a little bit more loft in it, because I don't really use my 60 around the greens. I use my 55, so if I want to get it up a little higher, I feel more comfortable knowing that I just have that extra degree of loft, and it kind of fits my gapping a little better.
Okay.
So my wedge goes about, my 55 goes about 105 full swing, but I say like this is probably my strongest club with, like, you know, the intermediate wedge shots like 50 to 75 yards.
Okay.
And then I have the same one, TaylorMade HiToe 60 degree. This one has the grooves all the way on the face. Yeah, I don't really, you know, I try not to use my 60 that often. I find that it just gets me into trouble, and I find that if you're in a situation where you have to use your 60, you're probably like in a pretty bad situation to start with. So and then for bounce, I have 10 degrees on my 60 and 10 degrees on my 55, and they both have the KBS High Rev 2.0 just wedge flex shafts.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we covered the wedges, and now what putter or putters do you use?
So I use multiple putters, starting out with this Ping Primetime, just all blacked out. This is a mallet style putter that I use. It's just it's really forgiving, and it's just really smooth, you know, on the take back. It just feels just very pure, and it's I honestly haven't been holding that many putts with this. And actually, a funny story to how I got using this putter was it was a slow day at work, slow morning at work, so I just bring my putter out to just putt around the shop, and I ended up forgetting my putter, and I'm going to play around actually here at San Dimas, and I just stopped by, put this in my bag, and came to the practice green, and I just sunk like 4 or 5 in a row with it, and then I've just been playing with it ever since, and it's been really, really good for me.
So that one's a Scotty Cameron?
Yeah, so this one is a Scotty Cameron studio design. This is a really classic blade style with you know, this like gunmetal chrome with just the green accents on it. Yeah, it's just a really nice, clean looking putter. And a problem that I've had a lot with my putting is speed control. And this putter has just been, my speed has just been really, really dialed lately. So, you know, I just gotta work on starting the ball on line, but once I do that, I feel like this putter could be really deadly for my game.
Awesome. So, last few questions. So, do you have a ball that you use?
Yeah, so the ball I currently use is the TP5 Pix ball. I just use it because I used to putt with the line, and I feel like I would just I wasn't very good at just like reading the greens at first, so I just would commit to a wrong line. And with the Pix ball, I feel like it's easier. I can just line it up with the logos facing up, and I can just pick my own aim spot and just go and putt. So it's I feel like it lets me use more feel than just like more of the line, which I find success with lately.
Awesome. And a few last questions closing up. Do you have a favorite club in the bag?
My favorite club in the bag is my 55-degree sand wedge. It's just great for full shots, half shots, and around the greens.
Awesome. So, do you have anything that you're looking to change in your bag currently?
Yeah, I actually am currently. I just got fitted for a new set of irons and wedges, so those will be coming soon. I'm just waiting for those to come in the mail, but they're gonna be the same specs as all my clubs, except for my irons are just gonna be standard because my irons right now are 2 degrees upright.
And what kind of clubs are coming?
So I have a Strixon combo set with the ZX7s from pitching wedge to 7 iron, and then from the 6 to 4 I have the ZX5s, and then I have a 50, 55, and 60 in the Cleveland RTX. I believe it's the RTX core, the new Cleveland wedges.
Zip core?
Yeah, the zip core.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And anything with your woods or hybrids?
Currently, I'm looking for something that I can switch out with my 3 iron. So like I'm looking for currently at the Wilson D9 hybrid. Just because I'm looking for something that goes about like 220, but I could still get, in the air and get spin and like stop it on a par 5. Because my 3 iron just kind of rolls through the green when I hit it.
Okay, well, that's all the questions that we have for you today. Thanks for coming on What's in Your Bag.
All right, thank you. Bye.